there, and welcome to my first ever video tutorial. Today I want to show you how to do smoky eyes using the BC eyeshadow palette. So to begin, I wear glasses, so this is going to be a little bit harder for me because obviously I can't really see without them. But also I wanted to show people how to do makeup. Even wearing glasses, because I know a lot of famous people at the minute, stars like that, they don't really wear that sort of thing. So the first thing you need to start off with is putting your foundation, like concealer or your base, from here upwards, so that because if you're putting dark eyeshadow on, then it'll fall out onto the bottom of your face. So you just want like a makeup wipe to get rid of that or something. So there's no point putting it on the bottom of your face because you'll need to wipe it away anyway and you end up ruining it. So there's not just doing it from here upwards. You can even carry on doing the rest of this bit later. So you just need to do here really. So I'm going to start with my foundation. And this does need to go on your eyelids as well, because not only does it mean that you can put something over the top of it and it'll stick better, but also it also helps to cover up any of those blemishes you might have in your eyes. So even if it's just a pimple or a darker shade. So just putting it on like that. We'll blend it in a minute. The best tool I would have said for this is a blending sponge. I wouldn't really use the brush because it can be quite harsh on your eyes, and I have something like this. So just to go like that, blend it all in. So you're not applying too much pressure and you're not rubbing it into your skin. That's the most important bit, because you don't want it to blend into your skin to the point where you can't really see it, but it also needs to be even. So it does need to be blended really well just by pressing, or dabbing rather, the sponge onto your skin. Like that. Okay, but I don't just have foundation on, I also have concealer on, especially a lighter one. And that's really important because you need something that illuminates your eyes and generally just makes your eyes look a little bit brighter. So I have the Illuminating Touch Brightening Concealer from Collection, which is this one here, and I love it because you just click it and draw it on. Now you don't want too much of this, but at the same time don't be stingy because there's just no point. Now what's really important that a lot of people don't know, doing just underneath the eyebrows even, just here, which just lifts them slightly, which makes it look better. And then again, slightly above, obviously not as much, and then down your nose. And then get the sponge you just had, and blend away. Now, once you're happy with your base, you must remember to let it dry for a minute before you continue. Okay, so then you need something that's your sort of base that so the eyeshadow that you're going to put on that goes up furthest up your eye. Now, I would have said something really quite light and fruity that kind of opens your eye up. Something that's close to the colour of your concealer or your foundation would work perfectly fine. And you need a blending brush for this, because obviously you're not putting it on really delicately, you're not trying to get that definition, you're just trying to blend it out so that it opens your eye up. And for this, I'm actually going to mix two colours. I'm going to use a blusher colour to open my eye up with quite a light, fragrant tone, but I'm also going to use something from the BC palette, which is just this white here. And it's got a little bit of shimmer in it, which is important because that shimmer helps with the illuminating process. Now I'm just going to start by putting this underneath my eyebrow. As you can see, that's already made a difference as it opens up your eye. Now I'm going to blend that out. Looks a little purple under the camera, to be fair, but that is just the light. Okay. Then I'm going to go straight ahead with my blusher colour. As you can see, it's quite a pinky colour, but obviously I'm not going to put too much of this on, and that just wants to go up here. As you can see, it's not actually that bright, it's just a base colour, so that obviously you don't have your black going all the way up to your eyebrow, because that would just look daft and quite, well, evil. It wants to go all the way down to the bottom of your eyelid, again, as it acts as a base. But obviously there's going to be colours going over this, so obviously it doesn't need to be too drastic, and it doesn't need to be accurate, it just needs to be on there. So as you can see, two colours, a whitey colour that looks kind of purple, and then like a slightly orangey pinky colour, but obviously it doesn't look like that, it just looks quite nice. Okay, so then we're going to jump right in and go with my next lightest shade, as we're going to go from light to dark as the closer I get to my eyelashes. The next one I'm going to go, I've just done this one, and I'm now going to do this one, which is like a just like a nice peach colour, but again with a little bit of shimmer, so start opening my eye up a little bit more. And that just wants to go in the crease of your eye and slightly above it. So that's our starting point. Does it look a bit daft with my mouth open like that, but I guess everybody knows that trick kind of help to do it. Now you must remember, you must continue this up past the crease in your eyelid from your mobile to your eye socket, because otherwise we're not going to have enough space to get all the different colours we're going to put on. Now this palette that I'm using is actually quite a cheap palette. It wasn't very expensive, but I found that it actually works really, really well. So I think it's really good. Anyway, so the next colour we're now going to use, I'm going to use this nice gold colour here. This one. And that we're going to start in the actual crease of your eye now. As you can see, the colour's starting to build up. I've got a gold, and then a slightly lighter goldy shimmering white, and then my proper white. Don't worry about any mess you make just underneath your eye, because like I said before, we are going to be getting a makeup wipe, and that's just going to get rid of all of that. Now, eye looks nice and open, nice and bright, and there's a nice amount of gold on there. Not too much that it's too bright, but enough that it sort of makes it different. And now that does just want to be in the crease of your eye, here, all the way around. Now we're going to a slightly darker colour, so I'm going to go for this. I would say it's probably like a maroony colour, this one here. Now this is where we start doing it on the lid, on the mobile lid, but this is not our last colour, this is not our darkest colour, it's just another one to help with the blending of it getting slightly darker each time, like that, as you can see. So now we're going to start getting a little bit dark now, so I'm going to go along with this grey, and that's going to start on one side, so I'm going to do the corners here to the centre of my eye, corner to the centre of my eye, and then the darker colour is going to be here. Don't forget, in between colours, it's probably important to just quickly brush the back of your hand with your brush just to get the excess dust off it from the other colours, so that you're not transferring any of the dust. By dust, I mean eyeshadow. You can see the gold, well not the gold here, and then the silver corners, more like a grey colour, and then the black. Now, I've been reading up on this, and apparently the best way to do this is actually with a finger, picking up the black and placing it in the corner of your eye to then blend it out with the brush, because it picks up more pigment. Now, don't worry about the mess that I've just made. Like I said, I'm going for the evil now, but oh well. We'll be getting a makeup light, so it doesn't matter too much. So now, I'm just going to blend that out. Get that nice smoky eye look. Now in a minute I'll go back in with my brush into the palette, not right now, to do the corners of the outer eye to get them as dark as possible. But obviously it's going to get even darker than this because I'm going to be putting another eyeshadow on from a different palette and then my eyeliner to make it look even smokier. So now I'm going to go back in with my black here, and again on the other side. That just makes it obviously even darker, just staying in one place and wiggling the brush. That. As you can see, I made quite a bit of this. My face and my hand looks like a disaster. You must clean your brush. Don't wash your hands, I guess that doesn't matter. Not to look too evil. Okay. So now, from a completely separate palette, this is actually one of my specific eyebrow and eye palettes from Collection. Again, I like Collection. And it goes from dark to a medium brown to a lighter brown, and then it's got a brush and a eyebrow mascara, and I'm going to take the darkest black from the palette. You can see that adds a little bit more smokiness to that. Oh dear, it's getting worse. Blending that right out. Okay. Now the next thing, ignore all the dust that's on my face, and it's going to look like a colour, but hey ho. It's going to add eyeliner. Into the corners of my eye, like that.